vodka and their drinks are cold. It's time for your Thursday kickback about all things rap. No feature and pass with your host,
Troydashow
and Lucid the Dreamwaker. And this is the Therapyard Podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the Rap Yard Podcast. Today, we have some awesome guests with us. First, we're going to be bringing on Young RC of Addy Mob and the CEO, Addy Cool Woo. And we are excited to bring you guys some new music and get you guys know about this new album and everything else.
I don't want to be the only one.
Why did it take me? Oh, I'm in a small corner. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, that's all right. What is that? What are you? Shut up. There we go. Not you.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I put you at the top like that. See if this works.
What if we do like? There's no way to make it like even. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was even.
Get the fair share of
before,
square.
wasn't it?
I look awful too. Well,
That's okay.
I'm gonna put a hat on actually. Fuck that.
Oh man, with this cutout, I can't show off my new shirt that we just got.
Oh yeah, check it out. Free.
Yeah.
What is it called? For Everyone Collective. Let me get the name right.
Everyone Collective, check it
Yeah.
out. Read it and read, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
I was showing my shirt off.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear anything you said when you stood up though. I don't want to be the biggest square. I don't like that at all. And I look like I have a mullet. This is upsetting.
Okay,
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Biggest square. No, you're fine. So once again, guys, welcome to the podcast.
Gang. What's good, y'all?
We're doing pretty good. While we wait for Troy the show to come back, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? For anybody who doesn't know you, what would you say Young RC represents?
Dude, man, I'm originally from the East Coast. I was born in Providence, Rhode Island. For most of you who don't know that, it's probably the smallest state in all of America. Very, very small state. But yeah, I moved here when I was 12, and I've been here in Napa ever since, man.
Hey, that's what's up. And also, we have Chris, the CEO, is on. Where are you from? You tell a little bit about yourself as well.
Got a long background, but I was born in Ghana, Accra, Ghana. It's one of the countries in West Africa. I moved here when I was 13 years old. Used to live in Delaware, and I moved to Indy at the age of 15. Been in Indy, met Chris through college, and yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. People don't even realize. They don't know. I know these guys, so I know a little bit more than the average person that's listening right now. But this group is international.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, sir. Very international
music, and even with the group Addy Mob, for those who aren't aware, how did it start off as this one person thing, or how did everyone start getting linked up and get clicked up?
Okay, it's a funny story. It's a very funny story.
You got time today?
Okay, I started this group after I came up from court. So
what?
Yeah,
no cap.
Seriously. I was dating this girl at this time. You know, I was being a man trying to take care of my woman.
Right.
She went south. Right. And me and my friends would always get high, hot box the whip. Chris be going off. I had my cousin always going off, or you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just sitting down there as a producer, like soaking it in, like, oh, this guy's snapping, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So after that whole relationship died off, after my court date, I decided to he was there with me, actually. Chris was there with me. So we all sat down on my cousin's couch. And we're like, man, we should stop playing. Let's actually do this for real. So I was like, and me, I don't cap. So I was like, yo, tomorrow we are actually going to Guitar Center to get some equipment so we can start making music. Everybody thought I was joking. The next day I called everybody up. I'm like, yo, you guys ready? They're like, wait, what? So like we all entered the whip, went to Guitar Center, got some couple parts, some music.
Man, it was like what 7 a.m. too. It was early as
7
hell when
a.m.
it
in the
first opened
morning.
too.
Yeah,
That's
7
crazy.
a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
Like, what the hell is bro on?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, he was not. He was serious, bro. He was
I
like
was,
dead ass. Like we
I
gotta
was
start this shit.
serious. Yeah.
I guess
So we pulled up to Guitar Center. We got all the stuff that we needed. It was basic stuff for that time.
yeah.
So brought it to the studio, brought it to my house, set everything up. We were just joking at that time, just spitting. Like he has some old albums that like he will never play to anybody. It's just internal,
I'll never play that shit to nobody, bro.
Some hidden secret album. I feel like the start is always a little bit rough.
Yeah.
And first start, you feel you're the hardest shit out there. You know what I mean? Like now,
Yeah.
like bro, what the hell was I on?
Bro, I be looking back. I'm like, what was I even thinking? Like,
Yeah.
why did I even make this and put it out and thought this was good? Like,
But I
Yeah.
feel
So
like,
we started that, and after like I think a year and a half, I told Chris, like, man, let's actually take this a little serious. He was like, yeah, Chris is like a loyal fan, like a loyal friend, what I mean? It's also like a loyal brother to me. So like, oh, let's take it this serious. So we decided to come up with the name Adi Mob, and the meaning of Adi means one of a kind. So one of a kind mob.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's not as if like, we're just Adi Mob. It's like one of a kind mob because like everybody has different moving parts that makes the group like a unique group.
Everybody's unique.
Everybody has everybody has a strong suit. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows if I'm in the producer seat, body work.
Yeah. This guy's putting in tons of editing, tons of time. It's like so many artists, especially that just started out with like was his homies just freestyling and messing around. I feel like that's how all the great groups started. Just a bunch of guys just hanging out, freestyling.
You're not lying, bro. That's how it really just started with just freestyling. Like I didn't even want to take rap serious or nothing. Like I just did it for fun because I thought it was, it's a hobby.
It was crazy because like our
Mhm.
parents thought like, oh, it's just a phase we're going through, stuff like that. So like they tried so hard to like let us stop. And now they're one of our biggest fans. They're like, oh, can we hop into your music video and like show our presence and stuff? We're like, nah, you didn't support us, so please just sit there back then. You know what I mean? But we started coming out with like weird album names, like rappers on the budget, because we were actually on the budget, because like we didn't have like $1,000 to like spend.
And we didn't have nothing, bro.
So like I started as a joke, and people were like, "Oh my god, this is actually pretty good." I started getting feedback from my people back home in Ghana. I started getting feedback from some of my family.
It was not even until the second one though, right? It was really the first one. People thought we were playing around. They were like, "Oh, there was only that one album." Then that second one came out. Man, the hours we put in that one was ridiculous. Like that's when we started seeing like real love on that RAB2. Rappers on the Budget 2. Oh my god. Yeah.
Before we get into that album, let's bring Troydashow back on. Make sure she.
Oh yes.
I'm sure she got some questions she wants to ask you and whatnot.
I was listening. I was trying to like interrupt y'all's conversation. I was just listening, letting it flow.
Yeah, I feel that.
But let's not. Can I not be the big one? There we go. Hollywood Squares.
Now we're in the conference.
Like the Brady Bunch. Yeah, it's a Zoom call. It's the second option. But yeah. I was listening.
So they were just trying to start talking about their second album. What's the name of the album for everyone who's not familiar?
Rappers on the Budget, Volume 2. There's 3 volumes to it. So the second one is where obviously we kind of found our touch, our niche, what we're actually trying to target in the market.
Yeah, like
the first one was more like, let's see if we can do this. And we did it. It's still a pretty good album, don't get me wrong, but it's not our greatest work. What I mean?
Yeah, your zenith, the peak of your what you can do.
Yeah.
Was there especially with you younger RC, is there a certain style point where you like, okay, this is my pocket. This is why
man, the thing is though, man, I just at the time, like I already could rap. It was just like, can I make music now? That was the thing. I could already rap and do anything, but I just had to figure out like, man, how do I make like real good music that people gonna listen to? Like not everybody just wants to listen to people rap. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear like real sounds. So I was like, how am I gonna incorporate this? Because all I knew back then was freestyle. Like you ask Chris, I didn't do nothing, bro. I was just trying to rap, bro. That's all
he didn't even know how to like session a chorus.
No cap,
what a
bro.
rap's supposed to be. So
Yeah.
it's like I kind of like brought a structure. I'm like, you know what, we can approach this in a more different way. Like you're still gonna have your section to rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it needs to be more musical.
Let me.
But he has grown in the past couple of years. Like I don't even have to say anything. He's like, I know what I'm going to say. I'm like, all right.
Oh God, yeah. I didn't know how to do a hook. I didn't know how to do none of that stuff, bro. It was crazy. Like,
I think it's wild. I think if a lot of more artists, especially nowadays, where everything getting so short form, need a little bit more direction or someone to be like, hey, okay, this is how we're going to turn this into a
I
record.
agree.
Or it was just like a sound and a song, but now it's a record. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yes. I
Dynamic
agree.
go back and forth with like that.
Nah, I
Yeah.
agree with you, man.
We got a lot of traction. A lot of people started listening to our music. We've worked with almost all the local artists in Indiana, believe it or not. They might not be in our album, but we have touched their production, or we are like, help them with some of their production because like they listen to it like, oh, we like the direction of your music. How can we incorporate it to our music and stuff like that? I'm the one that like try to bring people on. Chris is more like,
Yeah, I don't like people, bro.
you know, big
I don't
these
like
guys, and I'm like, yo, Chris, we gotta.
I'm a solo type of guy. I ain't gonna lie, but I've always wanted to be in a group though. That's the thing. Like I've always wanted to be like, oh man, I want to go to like band practice. Like I always wanted that experience. Like, oh man, I want to go ahead and be in the actual group.
I'm not really surprised because the name of the project is Lone Wolf. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's going to who's like dapping up with everybody and whatnot. Do you feel like it's been hard to kind of socialize like with other artists and stuff like that, or do you
I mean, yeah, because I don't think India's a state where everybody likes to link up and share music compared to other states. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like me and Chris, we always share music with each other. That was our thing before we even started making music.
Yeah, before we did
We
music.
always like the same music. We always put each other on music though. Like that was just the vibe. Like I just wish there was more of that. Especially where I'm from the East Coast. Like I feel like it's more popping over there.
right?
You know?
I feel like especially when it comes to rap, that really has beyond Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
Really not too many other artists. So I feel like a lot of people sleep on Indiana and the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, on top of that, the talent we do here is kind of like a crabs in the barrel type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No joke.
See, but the thing about music is it's more like if you can actually resonate with people's soul, it doesn't have to really be the people around you. And that's what I've realized because when we started making music like in more masculine and stuff like that, we started having like so many fans. Like we had some high school in Germany play our song during that like last day of high school throughout the whole school. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. You know what I mean? And like I had people send me the streams, they're like, yo, I Shazam this stuff and add him up and I landed on your page and what the fuck? Who are you guys? I'm like, we're just a local group from Indiana. We're just making music on our free time. You know,
Literally.
like that gave me that inspiration. Like, yeah, even though Indy is not as a hotbed for music and stuff like that, doesn't mean the individuals that live in the city doesn't have the talent to show what we have.
That's real. And literally one thing I learned about music is you never know who's watching or listening.
Yes.
Yes.
I forget who it was. It might have been, I forget who it is, but they signed some artists that legit had like 8 plays on SoundCloud. And it was crazy. Like, wow, yeah, legit. I forget who it was. I was like, that's
what I'm saying, bro. Anybody can make it out here. Really.
That's like that guy that I interviewed on my little tiny podcast that dang, what's his name? Art. Remember I showed you that guy?
Yeah.
He was in college at the time. He's like 19. I interviewed him one night. It was like midnight to like 1. We talked on the phone. And fast forward a couple years now, he's like interviewing like Cassidy and Jim Jones. And he has a place in New York where he's doing it. So you never know.
Yep.
Right. I might have to send that guy a CD or 2.
Oh, shoot.
You gonna name drop me?
Yeah, I'm gonna name drop you with a couple.
Yes.
On there.
That'll really get you far in life if you do that.
And you never know. Once you've been so long, you'd be surprised how much stuff people remember. Like I remember I came across this random person, and like back in the day when I first started making music, I was just recording other artists. I wasn't even making music myself. And I came across a guy. He's like, "Man, I remember this and this. You were my first experience with music. I'm still making music." Like, bro, you know, you don't really think about stuff like that. So I mean, I really forgot about dude until I came across like, wow, that's crazy. You'd be surprised how impactful you can be on someone's life. Or
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and as a
Sometimes it's
producer,
random too. Yeah.
and as a producer, like being working with a lot of artists, like I have them hitting me up here, like, hey, you produced this album from this music for me like a couple months
There
ago,
you
a
go.
couple years ago, and they're like, dude, I still get it. This song played in the clubs and stuff like that. I'm like, that's good. At least you came together with me
Yeah,
and
went
did something
somewhere.
beautiful.
Mhm.
Like I will not go to the club and dance to it because I'm like, I know every cadence and beat to it. So I'm like, I
And
can already ruin it for myself. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I don't know how he does it. He can just repeatedly listen to that. I don't know, man. That's
uh,
crazy.
by the time it
And
comes out, you've heard it 5,000 times already.
Oh man,
yeah, bro, like that's mm-mm.
he be
Me,
seeing
I'm
me
already
like he's
tired
done,
of recording the
he finished
song. Like
recording,
imagine.
and men will be playing video games, and I'm like on my headphones for like hours, and he's like, "You still mixing?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm still mixing."
And the
You know?
thing about bro is, I know he gonna want double takes of everything just in case. He gonna want extra extra
Yeah.
layers.
Oh, bro, you know it. You
He's
know,
like
bro. You
perfectionist.
know, you know, you know. I don't play with the music, man.
I think Kanye does that.
Yeah,
I've heard stories
You know,
about
it's funny.
Kanye doing
Ken is
that.
actually one of my biggest influences too.
Really?
Yeah, I have an album. If you listen to it, it just kind of sounds like a ripoff of Kanye, but
There's no such thing as new ideas. It's fine.
yeah.
true.
Oh, there's inspiration around here.
Yeah. So you're from Ghana?
Yep.
When did
Was
you
born
move?
in Ghana.
Okay. Well, when did you move to the States? When you were little or?
Yeah, when I was 12.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've actually been at like off the mainland, so
Really?
yeah, I've never been off the mainland.
Bro, I told you, you can always come and visit me off the mainland. You got a house
we're
now.
gonna we're gonna set it up one of these days, man.
Yeah.
Wait, are
'Cause
you
I'm
back
actually
in
building a
Ghana?
studio back home too. You know what I mean? I'm trying
Mhm.
to I'm trying to diversify, you know what I mean? Like, cause
Yeah,
obviously you now know how Afro pop is like now a big thing, and we've been doing Afro pop since we started. You know what I mean? Like we actually have Afro pop in our music.
yeah.
It's like everybody goes crazy for it now, and I'm just like,
I swear, them Afro pop kids. That's kind of in right.
Hey,
You know,
I
especially
thought
with
it was kind of big.
yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Especially I don't.
man, it used to not be on the radio. That's the
yeah,
crazy part too.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
who they
Yeah.
listen to now? Burner Boy, is that his name? Burner Boy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's really popular. In that
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of sound. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I was listening to bro before he even.
Whoever
Because
you
Chris is
pop
the one
up,
that put me on all those, you know.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he put me on all that stuff, and then I was listening before he even came to the States. So when I started hearing, I'm like, wow, is this really Burna Boy? Like, what's going on with the music now? It's crazy. Afro pop popping over here.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
couldn't believe it. You hear it in the clubs now, like it's man,
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
crazy, man. Our culture is crazy, man, for
Even
real.
to that work, like I was in a meeting and they were playing like Closer, like that guy's song. I was like,
Hmm.
really?
Oh, that
I mean,
yeah.
I was like, I'm in a meal with all this bunch of dudes and everybody's jamming to this stuff, and I'm looking at them like, this is weird, bro. This is weird.
So the way y'all look at it, y'all like this is where we came from. This is
This
Yeah,
is
you
this
know what I
that's what
mean?
I grew up on, man. I didn't been
Yeah,
listening to Afro music my whole life. My mom's from Liberia, you know what
wow.
I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
like you feel me? That my whole family, I've been listening to Afro music like my literally since I was born.
yeah,
So the fact that I not hear it everywhere is just is mind boggling to me, bro. It's
yeah.
crazy.
It's mind
mhm.
boggling. That's true. And we
So
It's
try to
crazy.
incorporate that to our music too. We do have some songs that's obviously sounds like from the mainland, but
hmm
you know what I mean? It's just like when we had it out there at that time, people were like, it's cool, it's something different. But
Yeah,
now
it's
they're
not. It's
like,
definitely not our go-to. It's definitely
yeah,
not
it's
our.
definitely not our go-to, but we just,
Yeah.
because like the music you grew up with kind of influence how you make music when you start
yeah,
trying to make music.
yeah.
So we try not to forget that root, but we still like accept the roots that we have here, that we made
Mhm.
here. You know what I mean? We just kind of blend it together. That's the reason why it's called Addy Mob, one of a kind
Mhm.
mob. So you don't always hear rap,
I
but
know what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah, grow and
Yeah,
evolve.
I definitely try to switch
That's
that up.
a lot of different blends going together. A lot of work. A huge discography. Like I especially like right now, I don't feel like too many artists have a discography like you guys, and not even just as a group, but individually too. You know what I mean? Like everyone has like their individual projects.
Yeah.
You guys have like the group projects is like so much content and
Yeah,
quality.
so much content. Yeah.
I think people sleep on that. I was looking at someone the other day. They was like, "Well, if you make a hot single, whatever, like, and they don't have nothing else to listen to or nothing else,
It's bro, and
like,
that's what me and Chris be talking about. The singles are cool, but man, I want to give you everything, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you everything.
mm-hmm, I feel that.
You gotta diversify like your music. As well, with some people, I don't really blame them because obviously they didn't grow up with that. But like I said, with me and Chris, we do kind of have that background, and obviously, like
Mhm.
for us, it's very important that we actually put that in our genre, like to let people
Definitely,
know,
man.
like, okay, yeah, you hear some gangster stuff, then you hear some love songs, then you're like, oh, this man is talking about some Afro stuff, going to the beach and sipping red wine, mimosa. You know what I mean? They're like, you live in Indiana, there's no beach. You're like, well, don't worry, we've seen the beach before.
Yeah, we're gonna be down at Indiana Beach. We're gonna be on Lake Michigan, which will be
Yeah.
you got this, you gotta do. So I feel like, so what is your approach? See, and I feel like it's kind of weird when you have such a like big diverse style to make like a cohesive album. So like,
Yeah.
what would you guys say is your approach to when you guys make an album, or
Hold on,
what
let
would
me
you
turn on my lights real quick.
make? Yeah, yeah, you're getting dark over there, looking like
Yeah.
you're gonna catch a body here soon. No, but
Oh yeah, bro. I can see.
Lone Wolf
Yeah,
2,
that's a
what
lot
was your
better.
thought? Lone Wolf 2, what was your thought going into making this album?
Man, to be honest, bro, I just wanted to do something better than the first one.
Mm,
And the other projects that I was doing on the side, I don't know. I just feel like I wasn't doing like my all. So like on this Lone Wolf 2, I wanted to like get everything out, everything that's like up to date on what's currently happening to me, what's going on with the fam, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
yeah.
wanted to hit everybody with everything. And I wanted to make sure like it was like real solid songs. So that's why it took so long to release too. Like I
Mhm.
wanted the songs to be really good. Like I didn't want to give people like half-ass songs like, oh, he only put like 20 minutes in this, or nah, I wanted every song to be like you can't skip it. You
Yeah.
can't skip.
Yeah.
That's how I
And
wanted it to
the
be.
thing too about our group too is like, even though if you listen to our music, some of our music do have storytelling in them. Like
Mhm.
some of them be actually stuff that we actually went through, and we
Mhm.
actually like try to rap about it in a funny way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's
like,
true. We try to be funny about it too. Yeah, we do.
yeah,
We
like
do.
just so like we listen to some of the songs, so like me and kids like, damn, remember when we went through that? They will all laugh about it. But like people listen to it like, oh, it's a pretty good song and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, but actually some real life stuff. We're just trying to,
Yeah, that's true.
not obviously not make it too real, you know what I mean, but still
Mhm.
have some truthful content and actually what happened to us during those times. So that's another thing I love about our group. Like, yeah, even though we miss one of our member, Bizzo, funniest guy I've ever met.
Bizzle.
Yeah.
Man, free Bizzle, man. Free
That's
Bizzle.
why I was surprised. I saw the Bizzle feature. I was like, what?
Oh man, bro, tell me why, man. That's crazy about that song too, man. Bro, that's the last time I saw when we made that song.
Yeah.
No cap, we were all together.
We were all
Me,
together
Chris,
in the studio. Like,
bro.
yeah, because
That's
I came over, he had his own studio, so it's like, Chris, help me with this stuff. So I was like, obviously messing up with his studio and having
Yeah.
everything to work and stuff.
Mhm.
And everything was ready to go. And he was like, yo, let's make a song right now. Chris, like, I got a song, bro. They hopped in that booth within an hour. We make that whole like track
Amazing
and
song, bro.
everything.
Yeah.
And that was the
Wow.
last time we ever saw that man in flesh.
Last time, yeah.
Shout out. Free Bizzle, man.
Free
Man,
Bizzle,
free my
man.
man, bro. Damn.
Okay, I didn't know if they were incarcerated or something happened to him or
Yeah.
whatever. But I was just like sitting back.
I kind of know a little bit of the story, but it's just unfortunate sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, but, but it's like, just stay safe out here, man. Just stay
Man,
safe.
for real. Stay safe out here.
We got people commenting for once. We got people commenting.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know, right? I tried to I wasn't logged into my YouTube, so it wouldn't let me you know log in. You know what I mean? Hey
hmm
guys, thanks for the support. We appreciate it. Yeah, free Bizzle. Yeah,
Free
Yeah,
Bizzle. Oh, I see Josh. Josh, I
That's,
see you.
I was like, that's got to be someone you know, so I'm not gonna say the name.
man, free my man.
we got the crew
Yeah.
in, getting the crew in here for real.
But yeah, business from South London. He brings a very good dynamics to our team.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know whether you know about the drill scene
Yeah.
I forget what they used to call it back in the day before it was called drill.
What,
And
like the UK, like before the UK drill, or
I would say like UK
yeah,
hip hop,
UK drill,
whatever.
but it was a
Yeah.
grind. It was called grind before it was
Oh,
called.
Right.
grime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
kind of a different sound altogether, though. Really.
Well, sort of kind of like grime sort of kind of like merge because like grime
Yeah.
is more like the hood, and UK drill is more like the thing everybody's like kind of like up and about with right now.
Like
So like he
pop.
brought that kind of dynamics to our
right.
group, and we're like everybody just kind of embraced that, and kind of like we also put
yeah.
him on like
I
some of
can
the
see
stuff
that.
we also have. So like it became like a unique group, you know what I mean? And I have my
Mhm.
brothers back home in Ghana helping out with the Afro pop choruses and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
they nice.
yeah.
Ooh, they nice.
Can we play a snippet of something? Do you want to?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you guys want to?
I want to hear it.
yeah. Okay, you can play. Let me see.
Like if you have a YouTube link or a song I could look up.
Yes, I could do that for you. Give me 1 second.
All right. I growing up, like my dad listened to a lot of Fela Kuti and stuff like that.
Oh
So
wow, that's what's
had a
up.
little, yeah, they had a really diverse music catalog. Like they listened
Mm,
to like Frank Zappa
that's
and
different.
like yeah, no, just they have so many records. But my dad definitely listened to Fela Kuti a lot.
Oh wow,
So.
dang, that's you don't hear that often. Like oh, you
You
Yeah,
definitely
don't?
don't hear that often. That's crazy.
her crate goes very deep. I'm for real. Sometimes she'll be like going into like an artist too, and like before an artist, before an artist. I'm just like, yo, I'm learning right now. I'm absorbing it.
Oh, for real?
All
I
right,
had
Yeah,
no
put it
idea.
in the private chat.
no,
It's
yeah,
one of the Afro tracks we did from our previous album.
Okay, you got you. Oh, okay, I see it. Check it out.
hey
I
guys,
gotta turn it up.
do you hear?
Baby, I want you. Just the way you be shaking that waist got me so fucked up. I like the way you move, going insane. The way that you do it got me crazy.
Man, so smooth,
Okay,
Yes,
that
sir.
15-second
smooth.
mark.
Yeah, anything beyond that, we'll get like marked or something. You know, they'll mute our audio or something.
You know those reaction videos, how they keep interrupting it
Mhm.
when they're doing it? That's why they do that because
Gotcha.
otherwise,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's very cool. I like it.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then it's like,
I fuck
You
with it.
you definitely feel wavy if you listen to the whole track for sure.
yeah. We do have a
I
lot of.
know. I'm
Wavy
sorry.
track.
I know.
No,
Like,
no, you good.
I mean, I could play some more of it in a little bit
Oh no, you
legally.
good. No.
No, we have a lot. Our
You
catalog is
got a lot
like
of songs.
we got a lot of songs actually. So this is like one of them. This is our from our latest album. I think
I'm
that
gonna
was.
dig around and sample from a couple of things. Let's see. But yeah, so you said you're like, did you say you went back to Ghana? I know you said you're not in the States now, right?
No, I live in Ohio right now. I
Okay,
moved
I
there for a
read
job.
something like
Yeah.
you were like across the pond or something.
Oh no. I can't go back. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
bro,
You gotta get that money first. He ain't ready to go back yet.
Not
Right.
yet.
So, cool. Like, what was y'all's influences growing up? Like, what did your folks or like the people around you listen to when you were growing up? That kind of.
So
Oh
my
man.
my dad was more of a reggae fan. That's
Yeah,
what
my
reggae
dad.
we
Yeah.
listened from too. We do
Ha.
have some reggae songs. My mom was more like the Afro type, happily type music.
Uh,
And my brother, my senior brother, he was more like the Little Wayne guy. So he like introduced me to hip hop, and I just kind of ran off with that.
you said your little brother?
No, my elder brother.
Your other brother, your elder
Yeah,
brother. Okay.
yeah, he influenced me with like Little
You
Wayne.
must be young, man. You must be young. If he, because Lil Wayne came around when I don't want to talk about age anymore. Every god dang episode.
every episode we get there.
I do it to myself, but it's kind of, it has to do with everything though. You know what I mean? Like the timeline of stuff happening and like who influenced who. But
Mhm.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
But yeah, so the influence of hip hop came from my brother, and I'm really good with computers, so I just kind of like went through the wormhole of like finding all this music and just kind of like took off from there. Actually, my brother was the one that wanted to do music first because I built him a studio.
Really? You built
Yeah,
the studio?
yeah. I'm very
Like,
technical, but he will like literally wake me up in the middle of the night to record him, and I just got mad. I was like, so when I started my own music group, he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, you laid a path, just walking it."
sorry. Well, like I've always been kind of sort of technology oriented too. And to give you an idea of like going back to the age thing, we had an Amiga Commodore. We had two of them actually. And I don't know if you remember those or know about them, but those like Mac and or Apple, I guess back then, and Amiga were like in head competition. And a lot of people had Amiga computers, but they were, big blocky, they had the turtle game on them and stuff. And I connected that to a microphone where I put some loops in there, and I duct taped the microphone to some headphones, and had that connected to a cassette tape recorder, and that's how I made my loops when I was like 12.
Oh wow.
Duct tape, yeah. So I
Oh,
feel
this is different.
Yeah,
and I
that's
did
like
what I could with what I had, which was duct tape. So
true. Music has also come a
And
very
now
long way
we're
too, like in terms of like a lot of companies entering the scenes to make stuff like very easy for artists to like make pretty good sounds out there. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So that's why when I meet people are like, "Oh, I want to record," I'm like, "Dude, you can do this in your bedroom, and
yeah,
it's
you
gonna
have,
sound nice."
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. This might be a hot topic for some, but I got into it with someone on Twitter the other day because they were like, only 10% of producers are female, and this and this and this. I said, look, at this point in time, anybody who wants to be a
Okay,
producer can download an app on their
okay.
phone. If you have a phone or a laptop, then you can be a
Now they
producer
might be
legit.
talking
Like,
about like big name producers,
that's what, right, right. I was like, so are they talking about a level of success, or? But even still, it's kind of like,
Well, like the music industry as a whole, and especially like the DJ industry, is very like it's a boys' club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
because like they want a DJ, they want to get chicks, and they don't want chicks coming in and ruining that. So I guess I don't know, but I
yeah,
feel
I
like
feel,
locally where I am and other places I've been like in a small, like contained kind of way. It's a boys' club, but get out there and do your
mhm.
thing. That's all I can say.
That's how I feel about it. I was like, bro, if you want to do it, just do it.
For real, man. Chris is the one that showed me, man. Just go and do it.
Yeah, just go and do
Just
it.
get up and just go and do it, man.
You get
From
better every day. Literally, you get better every day. You don't know how to do
Yeah.
something, look it up, test it out, try it. You know what I mean? Now I'm pretty good. Like I work with different producers and stuff, and they're like, "Dude, I like your sound. I like how you mix and stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, it took me like 4 years, but thank you."
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's always nice to hear.
4
Like,
years, no joke.
when yeah, like it definitely takes a lot of time to evolve, I would say, musically. But I feel like people nowadays are so lucky of all the stuff they have now,
Oh
of all like the
yeah,
plugins.
bro.
Can
Oh
you
yeah.
imagine
Like
actually
that.
having to dig through crates though, and like
No,
buy
hell no.
those records are expensive. I know people that have like got a second mortgage on their house or like sold their car just to buy records. It's
Dang.
crazy.
Wow,
But I was gonna say from a female perspective, like it's kind of like if you're in business and you're like a minority or something, or like if you're like if you're trying to get into tech, and the tech company is all like outsourced to India, you might not like I'm no, I'm just saying like for a real example, like you might be the oddball, you might have to work harder, but if anyone's listening, which I doubt, but if anyone's listening that is a female DJ,
Thank you.
you just have to do it better and harder. That's all.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Right.
It's not fair. Oh well,
Just killing you, right?
let's do it. If that's what you
Yeah,
want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That was my
Definitely.
TED Talk.
I like it again too. I'll encourage people not to let those stuff stop them because the internet is like one of the biggest library you can ever have.
Right.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
And it's like let your work speak for itself. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
So I'm saying, so like once you master your craft and you're doing it, your crowd is gonna follow you. See what I'm saying? The people who don't want to be your fans, I mean, they're fans of other people. That's fine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You make your own fans and you go from
That's true.
there. Yeah, because the world is more like the sheep. Like once you become too big, like you just start seeing all this herd of sheep following you. Like, oh, this music is good. I'm like, Yeah. So
And also, I feel like there's no more like really like superstars. You know what I mean? There's no
yeah,
more superstars anymore. If you know what I mean. Like everybody's got their own fan base. Like the world is so big now that you can create your own fan base and be cool.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people, like
so many
artists out
pockets.
there that you ain't never heard of that are just so hard.
Yeah.
But they're
Is
comfortable.
it
They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They comfortable though. They comfortable.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'll come across an artist I'd never heard of on Spotify, and then I go to their profile. It's like 1 million monthly
Yeah.
listeners. I've never
Exactly.
heard this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Like who is this guy?
Me and Chris go through the same thing because like our Spotify rap be like crazy. We'll be having like ridiculous numbers because we listen to a lot of music, right? So like we can see the diversity in music. You know what I mean? Like I have a bunch of female artists I listen to and all that. Like back in the days, like you hear a female artist and it's like, oh, they only sing. It's like no. That's not a bunch of female rappers now. There's like house
Like
females.
just hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like house
Mhm.
people, like house female rappers, house female singers. Like females are not doing everything, you know, which is like is great for equality, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, too, is like the world is big. You can make your own crowd,
Yeah.
own lane. You know what I mean? You don't really have to watch other people's lane. Just get good at what you're doing, and by the time you realize it, like you have like a million followers. You know what I mean? Yeah,
And these days, apparently, 1 million is not even a lot.
yeah.
Which
It's
is
not
crazy to
it's
me.
crazy.
Which is crazy to me. I feel like 1 million is a lot, but
Right.
in today's time, 1 million is really nothing. Like
Yeah.
it's
Not
really
with
not much.
followers or streams or something. No, it's not. And
It's
like
not. Yeah.
like younger kids, because I have kids that are like teenagers, and they talk about, oh, you only have like 10,000 followers on TikTok. I'm like, that's what 10,000 people look at what you do, but that's a drop in the bucket.
see, people don't realize. Think about 10,000 people in one
That's-
place. That's like
Thank you.
that's legit.
That's a lot of
I'm
people,
glad
bro.
you said that because I'd be thinking the same way. I'm like, imagine these are 10,000 people you don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's an insane number. That's crazy.
I think people are a lot more transparent with their lives now too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we give everybody phones, so what do we expect?
right.
I would almost say sometimes a little too transparent. Because sometimes I'm like, bro, I don't care about this. Why did you post this on TikTok? I
Lord,
really
I've
don't
seen
care,
some
bro.
shit.
Yeah, it's like I think that everyone has a platform now, which is cool. Everyone,
But people are
should, if
so
they feel
lonely. It's like an epidemic now. People don't have
Yeah, you heard about that too? That's like the number one thing in America, apparently. That's like the number one epidemic
like
right
me
now.
and you, like lone wolf people. It's fine because like during the pandemic, I was fine. I was cool with it.
Mhm.
I'm like,
I was too, honestly. Shoot, I was
right.
chilling.
That's what I feel like people probably relate to that.
Yeah, I just feel like, past like 2015, 2016, where stuff started becoming too bad. Like a lot of people were not able to develop like hobbies. Like for me and Chris, like we have hobbies outside music. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So it's like when you don't develop hobbies and you like make social media your hobby, it
Mm.
becomes like so bad because like you feel like you have to be active every time. And
It's like an
you're not
addiction.
active, you're not
Yeah.
like participating in your hobbies and stuff like that. Which I mean, like it's cool.
Mhm.
Like I applaud those people who have hobbies and they show it on social media. But now it's getting so where it's like, bro, half of these people have no skills, no talents, no hobbies. They just go on
Yeah,
there.
man.
Yeah.
Want the
Everybody's trying to go viral, man. That's just
Yeah.
that's the goal. That's the hit thing. Like, let me just go viral.
so
And the
many
thing is,
kids. Like I work with little kids too, and so many of them
Mhm.
what they want to be when they grow up, and they're like YouTubers.
YouTubers, yeah.
They can make one video pretty easily, and they'll be set for life. They don't have to work anymore. I'm like, all right, try that out.
Mhm.
Let me know how that goes.
Yeah, we're definitely living in an age of clout right now. We're in the era of clout.
Like everybody's just doing everything at once.
Mm-hmm. And
I
that's
don't know,
that's the reason why you
man.
need to remain authentic. Like obviously, like with our music too, like we try not to sway too far.
Mhm.
Like what is the norms? Like what people actually are putting out there, and we try to like keep it like how we grew up, what our experiences are, what we are going through currently, or like what I'm saying. Like I made a song about the pandemic because I was stuck in the house and I was working from home, right? And I was smoking
Yeah.
so much weed in my kitchen. So I was like, you know what? I know there's a lot of people doing the exact same thing.
Oh God, everybody's doing the same.
Hey, I want to shout out
Yeah.
commenter. I don't know if y'all know this person. What is it? I can't read them. Blind as hell. Acacia Carr. You know?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. She was just, or he or she, I don't know. Talk about how it is a voice.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
more views on this one than any of them, I think. Thanks, guys.
Man, that's
Hey, we nice, Alibaba, we nice.
Oh yeah. We have like videos that we show with Dreamwaker. I remember one of our video.
Hey,
What was it called?
that's what hit it
AP
off right there
Makonoko.
too.
Yeah, we shot a video called AP Makonoko, and it was absurd. There was a scene to it. It was kind of absurd, but it still worked out great. But yeah, it was like I try to encourage our people like to like shoot videos and write script to it, because like if you look at the mass majority of people that shoot music videos on YouTube, it's like they're standing on top of their counter. Okay, bro, we all have counters in the house.
Oh God, yeah, you don't have any content.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
bro, I have a counter too. I can stand on top of my counter and be like, yeah, I fuck your bitch. You know what I mean? So like I try to write scripts. So like when I'm shooting music videos, I know my friends get mad at me. It's like, man, this man is still like having us go all this side to every side of the town, and like I'm like, yeah, bro, like you want to show people like there's an act to the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because people want to be entertained. Like everybody's at home. Like we all turn on the TV to see something different. Yeah,
People
we don't
want
want to see everybody stand on the counter.
now. People need the entertainment. They don't want to be bored for a second.
Yeah.
Like if you try to show
It's bad.
a kid a video that's over like 10 seconds long, they're gonna look away. Like it's crazy.
That's for attention
That's
span.
wild.
It's bad though. That's why everything is just so like oversaturated, because they have to keep pumping out content because people are just bored.
Mm-hmm.
They have to just keep pumping it out.
It's like what's that movie, Wall-E, when they're just like hitting buttons, and like it's like feeding your serotonin or whatever, but you're not really doing anything.
No, you're really not.
How old do I sound right now? I was gonna play something off this. Well, you said the person that was in your group that's locked up is it Lil Brick?
No, Holly
Okay.
Bizzle.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Paul Bizzle, yeah.
Okay, I found a song, Change Your Attitude.
Oh yeah, Little Brick is one of our people we feature from time to time.
Okay.
That's my dude from the army. We go way back.
Yeah. Shout out to Little Brick.
Shout out to Lil Brick.
I can't play any freaking samples right now. It's stupid. Grr. Oh well. Do you have a favorite song off? Let's see, Rappers on a Budget, Volume 3?
Do I have a favorite song?
Hold on. The third one was too gangster. Like we were just talking about a lot of shit. The second one was more like you're trying to
Look at You. Are you talking about Look at You?
look at. Oh yeah, that one is from. I think that's from Volume 3.
Yeah. I have the playlist up right now.
Yeah.
You said the third one, and that one's Look at You.
Yeah, the third one's from Look at You is from Volume 3.
Yeah,
But
I
the third
remember
one's
the
the
playlist.
third one
That's
is a
so
mob
long, bro.
edition. It's a mob edition, so it's like more like everybody who was affiliated with the mob or was part of the mob came and talked their shit. Like,
hear that. So that is that song you were talking about?
Oh no, AP Makonoko. That's a single. That's just was it a single?
Hey,
No,
Nah, that was on
that was part
a
of
what's
Summer in
that?
Pompeii.
Yeah, that was like an EP we didn't release like a quick little.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like 7 tracks.
Yeah, that was part of what was it called? Summer in Pompeii.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to Bizzle go off, there's a song he did in Summer in Pompeii. It was about like heartbreak. It's pretty. What was it called?
I want to hear the song.
Let's see real fast.
Shit, but
The one Bizzle did? I don't remember. Shoot.
oh, you know what? I think I played this when I interviewed you, Lucid. One of these songs.
Yeah, you played you probably played 8 p.m.
Yeah.
actually.
You want me to play that one?
Yeah, play that 8 p.m. What?
All right, we'll do.
I want to click something, but I know to start.
It's alright. Okay, yeah. Look at the bitches in it. It's all white. Smoking the gas, I'm zooted. Like all night. She wanna bite the tip. I saw her cry.
And then man, I can't play any freaking. Anyway, let's keep going.
She wanna meet the crew. She smoked that. It's alright. It's alright. Pull up the chair and sit. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Nope. No, that's loud. No.
Yeah. It's loudness war now indeed.
Your stream connection.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. I froze for a second. There was a little freeze there for a second.
We back. We the best.
DJ Khaled, the best.
You have to put the best. Bro, you saw when Future turned on DJ Khaled, but I don't get that's too much, bro.
No, I didn't see that one.
Bro, he drove a whole jet ski to Future's house. Trying to get the
He
verse.
is the most hilarious guy on social media, period. DJ Khaled, I don't know if he might be like a robot or something. I saw this one of him, like his
Bro, I
wife,
think that man is autistic, bro. I swear.
his wife was serving him breakfast, and she puts the plate down. And he's like, "And what is this?" And she's like, "Bacon." Yeah. He's like, "What is this?" She's like, "That's eggs." He's like,
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
We the best. I don't know. Like,
it's so bad because I want to like him
I
so
don't.
much because he's positive. He's positive. He's like one of the only positive people on the internet. So I'm like, come on, don't be so corny.
But yeah,
He's
he's
raising
so
bars
corny,
of
bro.
Bro,
He's
I'm
so
pretty sure that guy's
corny. I can't.
autistic, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, autistic.
You feel me? Like, just imagine an autistic person that has money. That's DJ Khaled.
I don't even want to say that he's autistic because, like, it's something else. I think he's an NPC. I don't know.
He's an NPC.
Yeah.
I swear he be saying the same thing every time. I ain't gonna lie. He do.
Yeah.
He on repeat, bro.
And I've seen him like in the studio, like making beats or whatever, and it's really weird because it just doesn't seem like a real person doing anything. You know what I mean? Like you see Kanye in the studio, and you can see he's actually pushing the right buttons and like doing things on the computer. And with DJ Khaled, he has like, I don't know, like a one of those what do you call that? The little tiny keyboards, like the APEC or whatever.
Oh,
He
yeah,
probably don't even know how to make beats or
yeah,
anything,
yeah.
really. I think at one point he was making beats, right? He was doing all that.
Maybe when his earlier days with like
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
Like, I think honestly, he just good. He just had money, and he was just good at getting the best features.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
I ain't gonna lie.
remember DJ Drama era when DJ Drama was
Yeah.
doing
Yes.
DJ Khaled was actually like, you know, because I was into music back then too. So
Because he was with the what was it, Terror Squad or whatever?
yeah. He was actually doing stuff then, but like I don't know what happened. I think when he met with Young Money, he started fucking with Birdman and Lil Wayne, and he started growing.
Birdman will fuck you up.
Yeah, he started growing.
Yeah, boy, he stole hella money from everybody.
Yeah. I mean, he did something to everybody, like mentally or psychologically too. I don't know.
I mean, he has a tattoo on his head. That's
I wish I could play my samples right now. I had a Birdman sample.
Oh, that would have been perfect. I feel like at this point, when an artist finds these guys like Birdman and stuff, I'm like, bro, why? You've heard so many negative things. Why would you sign?
Oh, for real.
Right?
It is desperate these days,
Signing to
man.
like
It's
Bad
desperate.
Boy or something at this point. You know? It's like, sure, Diddy, I'll go to cruise with you. That sounds fun.
Like, yeah, sure. I go to your party. I can't have my phone.
We probably need to shut up right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
we could have this conversation somewhere else.
Yeah, he's gonna send it
for real.
Didn't like release the hounds from his throne. He's gonna send bombs to our house or something.
Man, sure, they got everything.
They said, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying the word on the street is that he had something to do with Jamie Foxx. And
okay, I heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking kind of sketchy, bro.
Maybe we should wipe that off the recording also.
Yeah.
It's gonna be edited to hell.
Speaking of deals, do you guys feel like you guys would always stay independent or was you guys ever, you know, you work with a label or anything like that, or everything something strictly independent, especially considering how like from the ground up it's always been?
So that's a very tricky question, right?
That's a good
So I'm the CEO and the producer, right? I would like to see my
Right,
artists be the best versions of themselves. So let's
right,
say Young RC gets like a record deal with somebody else, right? Like a big record company that wants to like obviously produce him and stuff like that. I want him to take it, but I also want to overlook, make sure like he's not getting ripped off. You know what I
right,
That's
mean?
right.
everybody too. I don't want
As
nobody
the
going
group
from.
itself, if we are going to merge another group, I want to make sure we keep 100% of our royalties
Mm-hmm.
because all my artists work hard for where they are right now. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll merge with you, but on one condition: all my artists have to keep 100% of the royalties because I'm not going to be here in 100 years' time. They're not going to be here in 100 years' time. I want to make sure our family still have those royalties in case, like, what I mean, stuff.
I'm
You have like a very like kind of a. Are you like the paternal figure of the group? And I don't want to missay your name because I don't think anyone said it. Was it
My name is
Adi Chuku.
Adi Chuku.
Adishiku? Okay, so are you like the father figure?
Well, not sort of, kind of. I'm more like the technical producer and resource person, right?
So what do y'all think? Do
I,
y'all kind of see him like that, like a big brother type, or like a?
well, I would say bro's definitely Red Ranger.
He
There you
definitely is the
go.
Red Ranger of the group, though. I mean, he damn near produced, not damn near, he produced all the songs.
Bro's Red Ranger.
He's the one that formed the group. He's the one that basically has given us time and given us free equipment to use to better ourselves as an
Yeah.
artist.
So
So
so if not Red Ranger, I would say what's the big guy in the helmet in the
Oh yeah, I forget
computer or
his
the
name.
screen?
what's his
Yeah,
name too? I
that's
know
the
you're
one.
talking about. I don't
The
know.
one that sends the one that gives them the mentions and sends the Zors. He'd be
Oh, what's
that
his
guy.
name? I know you're talking about the dude with the white head. Oh shoot,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Is that with
Is
an
this like
M?
a cartoon or like a?
Power
Oh, I'm
Rangers.
sorry. No, I didn't
Remember
watch
the
Power Rangers. I'm sorry. No, I was
what?
more like a shit. Not
Was it?
Transformers.
Was it? I can't. It's like at the tip of my. I can't.
Thundercats. Yeah,
Ooh.
that was my thing.
Oh yeah, Thundercats was a classic too.
Classic, exactly.
But yeah, no, I just really believe in my friends, like
Yeah.
like a whole lot. Because I've seen what it can do. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I just wanted to give them a platform, even though it cost me so much money. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm so happy because like I can be sad as hell and I can like start listening to our music and it's gonna take me like almost 3 days. So I have like
Yeah.
stuff to like actually look back. I'm like, I remember making this song. I remember, you know what I mean? So it's like I
That's
know
so.
the
It's such a good feeling. Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah,
It's like when you create something and you're really into it. Like
yeah,
you can go back and listen to it whenever and it'll cheer you right up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But what's awesome about this that I'm hearing is that you like to do this for other people. Not everybody's like that, so that's like
Yeah.
kudos to you for that.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I like I said, I
Yeah,
100% believe in all my friends. Like some of my friends are not here with us anymore, unfortunately, because not everybody's gonna see a vision. Like I spent thousands of dollars giving them equipment just to like use to get better themselves, and like nothing happened. But the people who are here and who are willing to work know that I'm actually there for them, and I'll actually will make a conscious effort for them to actually be better at themselves. For me,
That's awesome.
I can't give you money, but you can use your talent to like make yourself happy.
That's
I
like more
know. Yeah,
valuable though.
work for
Really.
it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Work
You're
for
like
it. Yeah.
teaching them and that's more valuable than money.
yeah.
I think we teach each other
We
really
teach
because we
each
didn't
other,
know
yeah. Because I
anything.
can't
We
do
didn't
this
know
without any
anything.
of these guys. You know what I mean? Like, as a producer, I need an artist, and as an artist, I need a producer. So,
Yeah,
right. Peanut butter and jelly. You kind of need
you
them
need
both to
both
work.
to work.
Oh.
So you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry. It's so sweet.
I-
I do want to play some Young RC too while we're here.
oh yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
what do you have a song you want people to hear?
Oh
Oh,
shoot,
what's that
man! We
song?
play
That'd
that.
be a crazy
Let's play
day.
that Mean Dreamwaker, man. Let's
Oh
play
yeah,
that Mean
yeah, yeah,
Dreamwaker.
yeah.
Okay, the
Ease my mind. Ease my mind.
Oh, okay, yeah. Where is that? That was the other one I had on the ads I was putting out for this. All right, here we go.
Oh, Josh said talk too much.
Oh, talk too much.
Hey,
But that song was done in
like
like what? How many minutes? Like 45 minutes.
Man, I just needed a song quick.
Yeah, it was like
I needed
45
a quick
minutes.
song for
Like
the album.
I think that's one of my favorite ones.
Everybody like that song, bro. That's the
What?
thing.
Chris was telling me that. I was like, bro, there's no way, man. I didn't say
I
shit.
said no way, bro. I said yeah, bro. Everybody like that song.
I didn't say shit.
Bro, because everybody can relate to that. I was like, yeah, bro, I feel this. I feel it.
But that's why I even made it to him. Like everybody can relate though. Like,
Yeah, true.
Oh, I think your mic faded out.
Say
a
what?
little bit. There you go. Your mic faded out. For a
Okay,
little
now
bit.
I'm my whole controller's set up. I don't know. I think my controller's acting up, but maybe I have to use it for like my mic and everything, the sound. But I'm just playing it on the speaker right next to my mic. So let me hit play again.
I'm gonna have to hop in the next 5 minutes. I need to join another call. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bro. Your lab stuff, Chris. Programming shit.
I know.
Yeah.
I listen to that. What's wrong? What's going on?
No, bro's gonna have to jet. In
Okay,
like 5 minutes.
okay. My bad.
Oh,
it's
no,
like I
good.
turned it off and everyone's like, oh.
No, I was just talking about like I gotta hop on another call with my other friend. He wants to talk about some computer shit, so
That's all
I want
right.
to see what he's talking about.
We really appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah, I'm
For real,
always,
man.
I'm
Thanks for
always,
coming,
yeah,
bro.
I'm always here for my friends. Like I don't miss anything. They know that I'll be there.
Yeah, anytime.
I think another one of my favorite tracks off of the project is Terrible. I like
Hey,
the
Turbo.
I like the yeah, Turbo's
like-
cool. That one was
The one I
dope.
like is
You know, I like the
shout
vibe.
out to my kid.
Oh yeah, that was another one for me too.
You want me to play that one or snippet?
So you can play anyone, honestly.
Yeah, we got the green light.
All
It
right.
sounds like you guys hear it. I
I
don't
don't
hear
hear anything.
She's
Do
in
you
her
hear
own
it?
zone.
I think she in her headphones. she vibing to the song. though.
Afterwards, we feel that we can hear it, and then maybe I'll have to play it through mine after she comes back to reality. She's in the RC zone
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
I got
Turbo
it.
mode.
Yeah, I don't even know if she.
I can hear you now. That's the thing. When I'm playing it, I can't hear. I know y'all are talking, but you're talking shit, but I can't hear you.
we couldn't hear it. I might have to.
I can always rewind it, Lucid. Play it again.
She's like, as soon as it's live in, she's gonna go back to this timestamp and figure out what happened. No, we can just watch you rock out. I said I might have to play it a little bit from my side to see if it'll play. So
y'all couldn't hear it?
No, we
couldn't hear
For
it.
real? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a really good mic. This is a JLab, but it cancels out like all the outside sounds. The speaker's like literally a foot from it, and I was playing it loud as hell.
Oh wow.
Do this. You were playing that through
Yeah.
speakers? Wow.
And it didn't pick up anything.
Man, get that model number for me before Chris. Get that model
Oh God, those are too good. Like that's a little too good.
That'll be a good talk back mic, man. You feel me?
It's for the mic. It's just it was like $15 at Best Buy, and I had a Yeti and a couple other good ones that I spent like $100 on. They broke right away. So
yeah, I had a Yeti too, but man, the drivers were fucking me up.
You use Microsoft for your stuff?
Oh, yeah, for my studio, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got to do Macs for all my music stuff. I can't do like Microsoft because it just has so many.
I don't know. Me and Apple got beef, bro.
Oh, I understand that for sure. Like you got Apple stuff, right, Lucid? Like all the.
Yeah, now I do. I used to have pretty much all my stuff.
If I see that homie Tim Cook on the street, I'm stoning him to death.
Wow.
Oh no.
They didn't leave me laying there with my Apple products. That's crazy.
Don't get a fat
Hey,
leg.
let's
All
see
right,
if I can-
guys. It was
Thank
nice
you.
meeting all of you guys. Well, I already
All
know
right,
the
bro.
It was nice meeting you. I don't know your name.
What's that? How
I
did
didn't get your name.
Oh, it's Troy the Show. It's right there. There.
Oh, I got you.
Hey, drop your socials. Drop
Yeah,
your
Chris, send it to
socials for
me.
people to-
I'll follow it on Adimo page. All right, see you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
You
Have
too.
a good one.
Gang.
Gang.
All right, let's see if I can. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll see you up for it, so it don't.
Put you boys down in your crib. Hoping not to sin, but I did. It's human nature, feel it in your skin.
It's kind of quiet,
Where do
but I can hear it.
I don't. I was a little bit afraid. Maybe I want to see if the value matters on whether or not they cash it.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
can see. Yeah. Yeah.
Or you think they're still if it's
What are you talking about? Oh, the value?
value? I want the value matters on like how fast or whether or not they cash it. I know it's all like computer
That's true.
stuff.
That's
so
true.
I don't
It
know.
probably like filters it out at a certain point because it's just noise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so high?
You should have asked bro before you left.
Not.
For real.
And then, like,
Yeah, you
I
know what I
cut
mean?
this shirt because I'm a basic bitch, and now it looks like my waist is like out here and like I'm short. I don't know. I'm having a bad time with my visuals right now. I'm not gonna look at them. All right.
Your pad cuts everything off.
What does?
But your table, your pad. I can't see if that's your deck, your pad, or what.
It's
you got
my
right
it's
there.
my controller that doesn't work apparently.
She's been trying the whole time too.
Yeah, and I don't know. I tried the trick of like holding the power button down and all kinds of stuff. It's just not like connecting. So it might be a software issue.
Oh no.
You got any bright ideas?
Man, he was
No.
bro. The app was just here, Chris.
Yeah. He legit probably would.
He would've known.
just like that.
Who?
The guy that was just here, Chris. The CEO.
Oh, well, he's not an Apple guy though,
I mean, he's still he's good with tech though.
right?
Good with tech.
Yeah, he like that. Anything computer sound, any of that. That's
I'm
that's
not
that's
really
bro's
like a tech
element
person,
right there.
but, like I can usually figure out Apple shit because it's not really like real tech. You know, it's like
yeah. You're right. They try to make everything as convenient. As
yeah, it's
possible.
almost like psychology. Trying to figure out Apple
Yeah.
shit. It's like, where would they have put this
You're
if I was Apple and I was having a bad day? Yeah.
You're like you're like channeling Steve Jobs. You're like, what would Steve
What was
do?
Steve do?
Or summon him and he gives me the answers.
Why use Google when you can summon Steve Jobs from
Exactly.
Bro.
the dead? If I can get another one.
Hey, they're
playing.
trying to do that though. Trying to bring
What?
people back.
What, like Chat GPT is, or what are you talking about?
Nah, aren't they like freezing? Like,
Oh shit, they've been doing that for a while. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, freeze.
But are they trying to like unfreeze people that have been
No, I'm
frozen?
just saying, aren't people like freezing that? Like it's supposed to be like in the future they're gonna try to go ahead and
Like Futurama.
yeah, some Futurama shit basically.
They were talking about putting people's heads in jars like Futurama. I read it a while back.
Bro, that would be
That's
freaky.
crazy.
You don't need
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I love that show though.
No.
Shout out to Futurama.
No, I haven't seen it in years.
They're bringing it back. They're gonna have a new season of it. I heard.
Oh, really? It's gonna be like fresh?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I actually
to
could
or
watch
is it gonna
that.
be
I don't know because I watched the whole like all of them, right? And the
Yeah.
season finale was like a very much like a finale, like the whole everything, the world ended and everything.
Yeah.
I cried, but
I mean, if they're gonna restart that, that's another 15 years of Futurama.
I'm for
That
it.
show
If it
lasted
still
a
is
minute. I didn't watch that
good.
from my childhood, literally. That's all I watched too.
Yeah, same. That and The Simpsons and like
The Simpsons, yeah.
not Family Guy. What the hell? I mean, I did watch Family Guy.
I did watch Family Guy a little bit though. Yeah.
What's that? King of the Hill. I watched that a lot when I was a kid.
I
used to watch that a little bit. I didn't watch it too much, but when it was on.
And I'm worried. I feel like with like Futurama, I feel like that's one of those fan bases that if you don't do it right, people are going to.
Because didn't Matt Groening pass away?
I'm not sure.
I hope I'm
And
not.
the thing is, they be messing up remakes these days too.
Oh, yeah, left
I know,
and right.
yeah.
I don't want to see a messed up Futurama at all.
Exactly. Some things maybe you should just leave them alone.
We'll see. We'll see what they do.
But yeah, if you can pull it off, hey, more power to you. Let the money roll in.
You feel me? Hey, if it's good,
The
I'm
bodies
down
hit the
for it.
floor.
It's got to be good.
Yeah, let the body hit the floor.
Oh, Matt Groening, is he done? I hope he's not. Well, I hope he's not either way. But I don't want to say that he is when he's not. But that's kind of rude.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel weird
He's
every
still
time I
alive.
see like a fake children.
That's typical me, you know.
Yeah, R.I.P. That's funny when it's not funny when like people are, isn't the guy dead? Or everyone thinks they're dead. I'm like, bro, it's like living his best.
It was
life.
the other guy. It was the guy that actually created it that passed away. What was his name? Oh, I don't care anymore. I mean, I care that.
I don't know.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Okay, guys, we got Turbo.
What's that?
Turbo when I hit the gas. This is.
Oh, that's the song.
Whoa. Used to be in the cup with them bullets trying to make it right. Used to be in the cup with them bullets trying to make it right. The only thing be stopping me is my family have to make it right. Posted on the clock from 9 to 5.
It's a little quiet. Turn it up.
On the block, fuck these ops, had to make it right. Intervene when it's about my money, better make it clean. I'm the king, walk around like I got it, but I still got dreams.
Nice. I like it.
I feel like it's kind of got one of those like rage sounds, you know, like the rage beat sound. I guess is what.
Yeah, I was trying to go rock, man. I was just trying to just trying to rage out for everybody, for all my rages out there.
Do y'all fuck with Lil Darky at all, or like any of those like actual rage rap people?
Oh yeah. I used when it was popular. I don't know if it's not the same like it was probably like 2017, 2016ish when it was.
Yeah, I was trying to think. What was that? 2 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2, 3, maybe like
back
4.
in the day in 2020.
Yeah, back in the day. You just want to say that's back in the day, but it feels like back in the day. But yeah.
No.
I feel like it's always been hit or miss with me with that rage sound.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I don't like it when they come out with like it seems like every single rage rapper does this, but they have like a random album that's just all like sad, slow songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to be XXXTentacion.
Because after a while, man, making all those rage songs, you gotta do something with it. Oh,
you gotta calm
down a little bit.
Cry about your girl, whatever.
Literally though.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always kind of afraid to go, not necessarily afraid to go in that opposite direction. I feel like it's kind of weird when your audience is expecting something and it's the exact opposite, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I say do what you feel, because like if that's what is coming out of you, like some like little peep shit, like you just gotta be like, I hate everything, whatever. Then, but don't like force it.
Yeah,
it's a bad idea.
Yeah, is that the Eminem effect? When people say you're trying to force Slim Shady after a certain
yeah.
I don't know what people say about Eminem.
Yeah, they're like you're trying to force Slim Shady. You're not Slim Shady anymore.
He's like a COVID dad now. I don't know what he is. he's like a stay-at-home dad during like COVID era. Like
yeah.
And then Machine Gun Kelly is like his brother-in-law. They hate each other.
Like they don't like each other at all.
But it's so weak and nobody cares. Like it's just.
It really honestly, when they were beefing, I was just like, this is pointless. Like I don't even know.
But it's just gotten more and more sad.
Like
it's not even their age or like their quality as a rapper or anything. It's just like stupid. Like
I thought the beef was kind of whack. I was like, I don't know why you beefing. Like
they're
everybody
still beefing though. Current
like
as present day, they're still beefing. Like Machine Gun Kelly just did a
song. They still
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, Suicide Boys just dropped an album.
Oh, I haven't heard them in a minute.
Yeah, and I'm not like a huge Suicide Boys fan. I do like the funk sound and all that, and I fuck with Freddie Dredd a little bit, but I like Suicide Boys. I just don't, I'm not. That's not all I listen to. But it's a good album for sure. It's worth checking out.
Oh, I have to check it out. I haven't heard them in quite some time.
And
I used to like them a lot though.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
I listened to the Jack Harlow album. Thanks a
I,
lot.
I only listened to like 2 songs and I said I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much like I listen to all of them because I feel like it's my duty for some reason to listen.
Yeah.
Before I
I'm the
pass
same way.
judgment.
I'm an album listener. I love to listen to albums. Like,
Right.
I think Kodak Black is dropping one tomorrow, and so is somebody else, but I forget.
Lil
What,
Durk is
like
dropping
Coy
tomorrow.
Leroy or
Yeah,
something?
I think it's Lil Durk. Actually, it might be Lil
Yeah,
Durk.
Lil Durk dropping tomorrow.
Oh, Lil Durk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I check it out. I'm not really a fan, but you know,
I like early Kodak Black, and that's it. Have you listened to like his first couple albums?
yeah,
It's like
Yeah, the
Hanging-
Kodak. I was a huge Kodak fan. When he first came out. Oh man.
it was
Oh,
so
man.
quirky and like
Yeah.
cartoony and stuff.
Yeah.
I heard some new song. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you didn't. I ramble all the time.
I heard some new song. I literally told my brother this like yesterday. I heard some new song he made. I was like, I literally like laughed at myself. I was like, bro, did I used to listen to this shit? What is this, man?
It's totally
I've been
different. It's
Thinking
totally
the same
different.
thing too.
I was like, I'm ashamed. I used to be legit Kodak on my playlist. Like,
Oh man, the Kodak wave was crazy when he came out though. Like that, everybody was on him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That Kodak wave was crazy.
In Louisiana, he's like, because he's from here, like he's but same with what was the album you were saying you listened to that like made you revert to like the AI character because it was so bad? Was that NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah, I didn't like that. Rich's Ops. I think that's what it's called. Rich's Ops.
Yeah.
Oh, his new album.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Because he's.
I feel like he was too toxic, man. Bro, just a little too toxic, man.
That's a good way to put it. That's like.
He's just too toxic. Like he's a good artist. Like don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic artist, but like
he's talented for sure.
Super talented, but like man, he just got to cut the little drama though. He's doing too much.
I know what you mean because it's like we're grown. I feel weird listening to I feel like, hey, you're a teenager. Hey, more power to you.
Thing, yeah.
I don't know. My mindset isn't exactly in line with his. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm definitely not.
His fans are all like little, not even teenagers. Like his fans,
they're kids. They're kids. They don't know how to control their anger. Like.
And that's for me, it's not even like the content of his music. It's more just like it sounds like he's gotten more and more just into that same old like little baby style, just
it's almost like a sing rap, if you will. Don't get me wrong, but it's not, but it's got like an angry vibe to it too. So it's not necessarily like he's just great.
Well, it's like with the New York drill we were talking about, it all has the same kind of beat,
literally
the same flow, like the popular stuff.
And they all doing the same rhythm too, when they doing it too. Like
I got the
who's that new girl? Ice Spice.
Fuck Ice Spice, for real.
Like all the drill rappers, they all sound like that. Like I'm just like, man, I don't know if I like it.
Ice Spice, if she walked in my utility room right now where I'm sitting out, I would slap her in the face. I swear to God.
And then I'd be like, "Are you okay? Let me kiss your boo boo." Mm.
Yeah, I know why we see so much Coy Leroy on our Instagram anyway. So
I don't at all.
It's the algorithm, man. I don't know. But she's always on. Every time I go on her Instagram, the first thing that pops up is Coy Leroy shaking her little like biscuits. And I'm just like,
that's how she's popular.
Not again.
A little biscuit, whatever you just.
That's what I said. Shaking her little biscuits at me, left and right.
The industry is horny. This is how we're getting this music.
That's nothing new, though. That's nothing.
Yeah,
new.
you're right. You're right. The industry's horny.
But Ice Spice, the reason I don't like Ice Spice, other than the fact that I don't think that she has like any talent really or like ability, but she came out with a single, or her label did, or whoever like controls her with their puppet strings, that like the day after Gangsta Boo died, called Gangsta Boo, and it's not a tribute. It's just like some bullshit. It's like, I got the blicky, I fucking take drugs like Gangsta Boo. That's like the hook or something.
Literally, like
yeah. The next
she literally sounds like that. She's not lying.
Yeah. I don't know how she sounds. She sounds like she's on like 30 Xanax, really.
But like she has that like Katie. I don't know how to describe it. You're gonna have to listen.
That bitch you much. Oh god.
She raps the same though. Like
I'm feeling that hate and I'm all for it. I'm loving the rage. I feel like it's already dead eye right now.
I don't think I'm raging really. I'm just spitting facts.
It is facts. It is facts.
I don't know. I don't care for people that disrespect the dead like that. especially when it's like fresh. And that's why I don't really fuck with Vic Mensa anymore, because I like him too. He's very talented, and that made me sad. But like, it was like he came on. It was less than a week after Triple X died, and was talking about fuck him, you know, and all this shit. And it's like, that's tacky.
Corny.
Oh wow.
You waited to go past to tell him how you felt. Not only that, you look like a lame doing that, bro. I was like, you had so many years to say how you really felt, and you know, to really address.
It's like setting your whole career on fire, you know.
Like, why would you do that? I always cringe when people talk shit after someone dies. I was like, bro, you waited till bro couldn't do nothing to you.
Right.
Exactly. No, that's how people roll these days, though. That's how they roll these days, man. They don't want to say it when they're alive, man. They want to say it after, when they can't do anything about it.
Or just for like shock effect too, you know.
For attention. They got
attention, you know. Yeah. Like I said, everybody want to go viral, man. That's the new drug.
Yeah, I think so. It's very addicting. Like, just
it's bad. Yeah. No, I've seen it personally in my family. I've heard people like my family's like, "Hey, I just want to go viral." I'm like, "Man, for real?"
Right. Because it's not like you get a check when you don't get a check when you get viral.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, those people are not getting paid. Like the people, all those famous people, they're sponsored. They're posting it because they're gonna get paid for it. Right. You doing that for free.
That's work too. That's work. People that are like Mr. Beast, whatever, fucking like anyone that's you know got a bunch of followers that's actually making money from YouTube or Twitch. Or whatever. They work all the time. They work like 80-hour weeks. So
because they gotta pump out that content. That's how it is.
Yeah, they're like actors or something.
The real
the algorithm demands sacrifice.
Yeah, his boss is YouTube, Mr. Beast. You know, it's not like he works for himself. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Crazy when you think about it. It's crazy when you think about. And then at that point, can you really even stop? It's the income, even if you wanted to.
You can't because though. Here's a crazy thought. So, like, talking about AI and all this stuff, and Google. Every time you type something into the internet, or upload a video, or put something out there into the internetosphere. That is all gathered by AI, and you're just feeding it. Have you all heard of like quantum computing? The quantum computers.
Yeah, that's about to be a thing in the next like 5 years. Yeah.
Less than that. Like
less than that, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Probably there's like an IBM hub where I live that they have like the FBI is in their building to like protect it.
Oh yeah. That's for government. I'm talking about like for public use. It's not gonna be done,
they're not going to be passing these quantum computers out to everybody because first of all, you got to keep them like super cold, and you need like a deep freeze for them or something, and then they're super expensive. So
of course, oh god.
But the shit it can do, I can't even like describe it because I'm not smart. But
the last thing we need is a troll with a quantum computer.
Doesn't it like use the cells of like I don't even know, like it's supposed to think like way faster than anything that we're doing right now.
And more it comes out the AI is like becoming self-aware. And for me it's like we're gonna realize that everything that we can think about, like we're the smartest animals and consciousness is exclusive to us. No, we can make consciousness. We can make it.
100%.
It's a concept.
I'm pretty sure they can already store your conscience in something else right now. Like after you die, I'm pretty sure they can do that. Like right now as we speak.
Yeah.
But it's such an abstract idea. Like consciousness. No, we're just a bunch of cells. Like experiencing.
Yeah.
Like when you get hungry, that's not you personally. That's your cells telling you, passing messages. So if we put all these like chips or whatever together, we're making a life, and it's gonna have feelings or whatever. I mean, you know, that's my thought. That's my 2 cents.
Well, hopefully they like our podcast.
Thank you. You always bring it back full circle. I could go on about this shit for a minute.
If there's like AI bots and stuff, I feel they would thoroughly enjoy rap. There would be rap. There would be like legit.
Babies love rap.
I have
babies
in the field of
play Biggie for a baby. They always start dancing every time. And when I get the chance to spend any alone time with a baby, I always play Biggie for him.
Hey,
oh wow!
I'm running a one woman like test subject type thing on them. I have like 4 babies so far. They all loved it.
Oh wow!
No, I don't use my own babies. I don't use my own babies. I use other people's because
other people's.
That would taint the experiment or whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Cat Williams sample.
Okay, and then we probably
You probably need to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh shit. Wait, let me start over.
I say sounds like ocean sounds.
I know, that's all I heard. So
we about to start a meditation. We're gonna end the meditation.
Y'all can't hear it?
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna try it again. Maybe it's too loud. Hold on. All right. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Fuck it. Forget it.
I'll end on this.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot I had my volume turned up from when we was listening to music.
Okay. Yeah.
But once again, make sure you drop your socials and let people know where to follow you.
Got you. Definitely gonna do that, man.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. It was cool talking to you, and I cannot remember how to say his name.
Adichuku.
Adichuku. I'm sorry. Well, it's my first
No,
name.
you're good.
No one knows how to say my real name ever. So.
Hey, pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed this. For real. This was...
guys, yungrc, Lone Wolf 2. Go give some plays. Let's run those numbers up.
Let's go.
Yeah, on social media, pretty much. I saw everything I saw was just yungrc, right?
Yeah, everything is just young RC. My Instagram is young_RC. That's about it. Young RC. You can find me anywhere. Find all my music on any platform. Go listen to that Lone Wolf too.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is YUNG. That's how you spell it.
That's right.
YUNG. Yes, sir.
RC, like the cola.
Yeah.
Why did my accent come out so strong just then? Like RC, like Jesus Christ. I need to get out of the state.
No, you're okay. I love the invasive thoughts.
I am an invasive thought.
That's hardcore.
T-H-O-T. And that's a wrap.
That is a wrap, folks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys. Have a nice day.
All right, man. Take care, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Peace.